and welcome to today's video. I can finally talk about the new Lexus LFA. This is a car that had been rumored since 2018. I think dating back to 2016 is when I first heard someone say that they actually might be bringing it back. This absolutely beautiful car and amazing sounding car came out in 2009, and well, it looks like it's going to be coming back with a bang, and a lot of other vehicles from Lexus are coming back with new styling and new looks as well. By the sounds of things, this is going to be hosting a V8 engine instead of a V10, what I'm a little bit disappointed about, but I mean, at least we're getting the car back. But I've been hearing so many rumors about these cars, and a lot of the new lineup as well, because back when they did their showcase and showed off their new lineup of cars, so many people had questions about what vehicles they would be, because the IS is probably the easiest example of things I can talk about with these changes. Because no joke, so many things have changed in Toyota and Lexus that it's not even funny. Because no joke, when they first showed off these cars, all the cars were going to be fully electric. But don't worry, I'll make a long story short. In 2020, they changed CEOs. The old CEO wanted to go everything electric to meet all demands by 2030. Everything was going to be hybrid or electric. There was no in between. But of course, they did a cost analysis and well, making electric systems and all new hybrids is going to cost a lot of money. And I mean, let's face it, they aren't as cool and they don't sound as great. But also, the old CEO was playing it safe. He wasn't bringing back old names and really building the future of Toyota. Now that there's a new CEO, that's what they're doing. They're bringing back nameplates. They're bringing back the sports car. They're bringing back fun to vehicles. A lot of these new vehicles they're making are literally going to be made for the racing divisions. With how popular the GR variant cars are being sold around the world, Toyota has found that they have a new niche and a new market that they can tap into. That they don't have to be afraid about people not wanting to buy sports cars even in these economic times. Because let's face it, there's always someone out there that's willing to give someone a loan for a sports car even if they can't afford it. But also, let's face it, the car market's been boring for the last 10 years. It's SUVs, trucks and or utes have been taking over the market. There's still been amazing supercars and sports cars from all the other manufacturer and brands names that we know and love, but Toyota's doing it first. They're bringing back that competition where the cars are actually somewhat affordable. Yes, they're still expensive, but some average day people can actually afford the vehicles. Because let's face it, even back in the good old days, most people couldn't afford to buy their dream sports cars. But Lexus and Toyota know this, but they're bringing them back anyway, and that's okay, and that's awesome to see. Because from what I've been hearing with the new Lexus and Toyota deals, they're all going to be bringing them back into sports divisions. I know that they want to get into the GT3 races, the Super Cub Sports in Australia, and then they have the other lineup of GR cars that are basically capable of any other race scene that they want to compete in already. But that doesn't mean that they're going to stop there. It also doesn't mean that they're going to end there with the new cars that are coming out too, because they have a lot of new vehicles coming as well. But I think the craziest news I've been hearing is that the new Toyota Supra that's going to be 100% made by Toyota and parts from Lexus is basically what I'm hearing is that the new LFA is what's kept it alive, because they want to have the Toyota Supra and then the LFA being the halo car. Because from what I've been hearing is they want to keep the IS and the RC in their own little division, where they can have it as, if you want a luxury sports car, they're still there, you can buy them. Because the IS and the RC both have their own fan bases. People don't want to have the Toyota badge, they want the Lexus badge. But I 100% understand, because I love the IS and I love the RC. I feel like they're both cars that live in their own little divisions that people never really understand about. And that's one of the greatest things about them. They're not like a BMW, they live in their own little world. They can compete with a BMW, they are the same value as a BMW, but on the used market they're always a lot cheaper and more reliable in the end. Toyota is the brand that people know to trust and love, and then Lexus is somehow the brand that everyone forgets about and is amazing for a used car market when people forget that the brand and their amazing cars don't exist. So it gives people like me an opportunity to buy amazing cars for actually affordable prices. It's actually one of the reasons I don't talk about Lexus, because as soon as you talk about Lexus, you remember that the brand exists, and then all their cars start going up in value because, well, people are like, holy shit, they're actually amazing cars. But you need to talk about the new Lexus vehicles when they're coming out, because everyone just sits there and goes, well, oh, it's an LFA, maybe I'll buy one. We want people to buy these cars, because if they buy them, then when they're on the used market and everyone forgets they exist, that's when we can sweep in and actually get an affordable deal on these amazing cars. Because let's face it, before 2016, everyone forgot that this car existed. people started talking about it again, and now it's $1 million plus car. But from what I've been hearing, Lexus and Toyota have some amazing things planned, and I for one am excited to find out what happens next and where they're going to go with these things. But let me know in the comments below if you're excited for the new LFA or any of the other Lexus vehicles that are coming out anytime soon. I for one am excited to see what happens and where they go with these vehicles. Thank you all for making it this far. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.